My next guest could be forgiven for thinking that she spent her entire acting career working for the old Bill. Here's how she shot to fame.
Freeze!
A bit pale, didn't she? She's gone from fighting crime in London to DCI in the Dales. It's time for that Emmerdale exclusive. Please welcome Glynis Barber. Yes, it's quite good life in the police force. It's done you quite well, hasn't it?
It has done me quite well, although I've only ever played the two policewomen.
Yeah, they're quite memorable ones. And now with this amazing plot line going, but you see, you should never have got tangled up with him. It had disaster.
Tell me about it.
Disaster written all over it right from the beginning.
I wish they'd told me when I took the part that I was going to be such a bad policewoman who couldn't even find the killer. You know, we really want someone to come on and play a DCI as sort of a Helen Mirren in Prime Suspect, and I've just been pathetic.
Well, that's the problem when you get into a soap, I suppose. They can then imperceptibly change the character or your motives, and you think, hang on a minute, I didn't join for this.
I know, I started with credibility.
Have you enjoyed Yorkshire? Because you spend a lot of time up there, presumably.
Yes, I have. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of it because I'm always in the studio or filming or in my hotel room or whatever. But I have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed Leeds. I've come to know Leeds quite well, and I managed to get to the moors one day.
Hooray, we'll go on a Hilkley Moor and give it my
very long walk.
Yeah.
And anyway, I've really enjoyed it.
You'll feel comfortable because there's a Harvey Nicks in Leeds now, so you're all right.
Yeah, but it's a mini baby one.
It's big for up there.
Well, I'm sorry, but, you know, I've come from London. It's sweet.
Now, tell us about this plot. Just fill us in for those who haven't seen it, what the storyline here is.
Well, basically, my whole storyline has revolved around trying to solve the mystery of Tom King's murder, and strongly suspected that one of the three sons was the killer. The only thing is I've sort of been betting on the wrong brother, really, and have got involved with another brother who is in fact the killer. And of course, the entire nation knows he's the killer. I'm the only one who doesn't.
Let's just have a clip from tonight's Emmerdale. If you don't want to know who'd done it, though I think by now you probably do, block up your ears and look away now.
You're so sure it's him, aren't you?
End your torment, Carl. End Matthews.
You know nothing.
Yeah, but you do. You might be next.
Not gonna happen.
Until it does. Until he decides that you're surplus to requirements as he did your father.
Shut
Or he might decide that little brother can't be trusted. And one night you'll be there in your bedroom
up.
when Innie'll come...
Shut up! He'll do nothing! And you know why? Because he didn't kill my dad. And neither did Jimmy. You know how I know? Because it was me, Grace. I did it. I killed my dad. Me. Little brother.
You know, they don't have to throw you around in these things, don't you?
I tell you, that was quite a throw, actually. Got quite a jolt on my back on that one.
So, are you sort of coming out of it now then, obviously, presumably?
Well, tonight is actually the climax of my story. It has a very, very dramatic ending to the story, so it could be my exit.
Oh, not giving too much away yet. Looking back at Dempsey and Makepeace, the thing, you know, we all remember from the 80s, it ran for quite a short period of time, looking back. I was surprised doing my research that it didn't go on longer.
No, it was only 3 seasons, and in fact we only made 30 episodes, which always surprises people because they think we made a lot, but we didn't really.
But the 80s was particularly strong on that sort of cop series, wasn't it? You know, Cagney and Lacey, Dempsey and Makepeace.
That was the 70s.
That was the... So it's going back in for...
Yes.
I'm showing my age even more. Rather than the 70s and 80s. But these kind of twin things, and you got rather more out of it than just a job, that series, didn't you?
I did, yes. I found me old man.
Your old man. And it's lasted.
It has, hasn't it?
So this is you know, Michael Landon, your other half, you married him. How long have you been married now?
I keep forgetting.
You're supposed to remember, you're the woman.
I think it's,
the men who
it's
forget. 16
years. It could be 17, I'm not entirely sure.
A long time, anyway, in
Yes.
showbiz.
Yes.
Huge amount
is
of
it,
time.
I think it's 17. I think it's 17.
But you've not just been confined to that. You've actually dared to do the part that a lot of people talk about, which is Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate on stage.
Yes.
How hairy?
Well, it was...
Oh, what a terrible lie. Oh, dear. They'll replay that one, won't they, time and again now. How...
Trust me, I was not hairy.
How nerve-wracking was it, was what I intended to say.
In fact, it's the most fantastic part. You've got the giggles now.
I'll never live that one down, will I, really? Yes, but, I mean, everybody says about Mrs. Robinson, it's scary having to take your clothes off on stage.
Well, I didn't, and caused a bit of a controversy. I mean, I didn't think anyone would notice, because it had been in the West End, and then I was taking it on the road. And I'd said to the producer that I wasn't comfortable in doing that for various reasons, and he said, oh, it's fine. And I said, really? I didn't think you'd want me if I didn't do that. And he said, no, the play wasn't actually written like that. I think the first Mrs. Robinson, Kathleen Turner, had decided to play it that way, and then everybody followed it
backed
like
off
that.
a bit. Oh, I say, when
and they said, actually, it's not written like that, and it's really not necessary, because it's basically, as long as the boy involved, Benjamin, sees her, and that is perceived by the audience. So what I did is I did it with my back to the audience, and I had a bare back.
Yes.
And so Benjamin got an eyeful.
Fine.
But nobody else did.
And the back wasn't remotely hairy. It's been great to talk to you. Thanks so much for coming, and good luck tonight with whatever happens to you after the bang against the car.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, a peculiarly glabrous, look the word up, you'll see what I mean, Glynis Barber. It's a botanical term, it means without any hair at all. Now, as one journalist wrote this week,